Welcome everyone, Noah here. This is my fourth edition of my Dynamics Weekly newsletter, my second podcast version of this, and focusing on Microsoft Dynamics 365, AX, GP, NAV, and SL, mainly as it relates to financial reporting, budgeting, and analysis, but we'll throw in other stuff as well. For instance, this is a big week for me for Mardi Gras season. So this weekend I'll be going over to Mobile, Alabama, with the family for our annual Mardi Gras party there. Looking forward to seeing everybody again, having a good time over there. It's supposed to be pretty chilly this year, even below freezing, which is really odd for us. But we've had some cold winter Mardi Gras over in Mobile before, so we're used to it. We'll be fine. We'll have a great time, enjoy plenty of king cake and Mardi Gras parades. For this edition, I am going to be looking at Dynamic Communities Academy Summit classes. So we've got two of those. I'll list those out for you just a little bit here. An update on how my work with AI is going. I repeated my little snippet from the last newsletter about what are we at MSX Group suggesting for Dynamics 365 BC financial reporting. It's a big topic on everybody's mind, going to BC or different ERPs, and want to make sure that our stance on what we're handling for financial reporting in BC is clear for everybody. And then we have 3 March training classes coming up as well. I'll list those out for us here on the podcast and in the newsletter. And the newsletter is on LinkedIn. So if you're watching this on YouTube, jump back over to LinkedIn, follow us there to keep up to date. We send these out on Sunday evenings on the on LinkedIn, and then we post everything else to other areas after Mondays. So if you want the first version, jump on LinkedIn and subscribe to that Dynamics Weekly newsletter and podcast. So the first topic is about the Academy classes at Summit. That is for this year, 2025. It's going to be in Orlando, Florida. We've been down there several trips before, so looking forward to going back to that venue. That is the week of October 19 through the 23rd down in Orlando. It's always a great time for networking and gaining information about the products you're using or the products that you're looking at using in the Microsoft Dynamics arena. We have just been notified that we have got 2 classes set up that we're approved for. So that's going to be a GP Management Reporter class for report building basics, and then a Dynamics 365 F&O financial reporting class. The GP class is going to be on the 18th, which is a Saturday, so it's early. It's before Summit actually starts for everybody. So it's like Saturday before the 18th. And then the 365 financial reporting class is that Sunday, the 19th. And then Summit actually starts on that Monday, the 20th. So if you are looking for a classroom training, we still offer our online virtual classes. But if you are looking at a classroom environment where you actually go somewhere, you're sitting down with everybody, this is the place for you to go. You'll have an instructor in the room with you leading the demonstrations, leading the hands-on exercises, and guiding the discussion throughout the sessions for that Saturday and Sunday. Registration for Summit, I think, is already open. It's at summitna.com. I do not think they've opened up registration for the Academy classes yet. And in the past, you could register for the Academy classes without actually having to pay and register for Summit. So they may keep to that same format this year, so give it a little time, even though there is an early bird registration for Summit going on right now. But check that out and sign up now if you are going to Summit. Definitely get that early bird discount option. For AI, so I've been tackling and working with AI for a little while now. I want to give you a quick update on what I've done so far with AI, and there are a ton of AI applications on the market. What I did was I just recently tonight went out to Microsoft Copilot and asked it for some of the most commonly available AI tools that are out there, what companies own those AI tools, and some of the best uses for them. By the way, having Copilot go out there and give you that list and put everything together for you without having paid advertisers just flooding the top of the screen with the results is a huge benefit just by itself. So it's really nice that so far they have not stuck advertisers into the Copilot results section. Now, my list in the newsletter, I had a long list about 20 different AI applications. I put stars by the ones that I think that I'll use most often in relation to financial reporting, budgeting, and analysis, and for marketing, because that's a big part of my job here as well, marketing. But just to recap those, Canva is one product that's out there. I have used that for graphic design, marketing materials, social media posts, and presentations. There's a one that's available for janitor AI for cleaning and organizing data, improving data quality, and automating administrative tasks. I'm actually going to look at janitor AI this week, and so I'll give you an update on what I find out about that one in the next podcast and newsletter. And the other one that I've used most often is, and most often completely, would be Microsoft Copilot, assisting with productivity tasks, generating reports, and automating workflows. I've been trying to get Copilot to help me with financial statements. That's been an ordeal, so not much progress on that front, but it is great for giving me search results, organizing information, going out and grabbing stuff off the internet and give me a list of results. So that is a product that I have been using for several months so far, actually. So check out the newsletter for those, and next week I will give you an update on what I found out for Janitor AI. The little snippet about Dynamics 365 BC financial reporting and what we are recommending. Just want to remind everybody that we looked at BC's financial reporting piece. We were thinking, should we do a training class for that piece of BC? And we've just decided that we are not going to write a training class for that application. It's just a lot of differences between that and what Microsoft has rolled out for the other ERP solutions like GP, SL, 365 F&O. The way that BC builds reports is just, it's not very conducive. We have not really taken a liking to it. So for financial reporting for BC clients, we are going with our product, Prospero Financial Reporting. Just a lot easier to build reports, maintain those reports, and generate and handle those reports inside Prospero. Whereas for BC financial reporting, you do a little bit of work in BC, you send it out to Excel, and then really you do all your formatting and anything else inside Excel every time you want to run that report. So we are going to go with Prospero on our side for financial reporting. Now, we will help you out if you need help with your reports inside BC for financial reporting. If you want to go that route, we'll help you out as far as a consulting basis, but no training classes. And if you want to use Prospero, we are all about helping you use Prospero for financial reporting. Training classes, we have 3 coming up in March for us, and those are just around the corner. So on the 24th of March, we have a Dynamics 365 F&O financial reporting class that has about 5 hours where we go through a demonstration of the product. We look at building trial balance statements, building income statements, and using reporting trees. A lot of hands-on exercises where we use our training environment that you just log in and work with the instructor through those classes. So great way for you to get hands-on from the comfort of your own office or even from your home office and do that training class with us for Dynamics 365 F&O financial reporting on the 24th of March. On the 25th of March, we have a similar training class for Management Reporter, Report Building Basics. Basically the same outline. We have Introduction to Management Reporter. We build trial balance statements with hands-on exercises. We build income statements, and we use reporting trees. So very similar to that format that we had for the first class on the 24th. Management Reporter is tailored for the users of Dynamics GP, Dynamics AX, Dynamics SL. So those three ERP solutions are still using Management Reporter, and we are offering this class on the 25th of March, which yeah, will be here in no time. And then on the 26th, so three classes that same week, we have a class for Prospero Financial Reporting. Very similar layout, introduction to Prospero Financial Reporting. We go through exercises building trial balance statements. We go through exercises building income statements, generating departmental and location income statements. And we also look at building forecasted income statements in that class as well. And we'll probably throw in some other financial reports as we do that class with you. All three of those classes are online. You can register using the links in our newsletter that you'll have a link to from this podcast. So if you're interested in hands-on training virtually, right on the internet, with a certified instructor leading you through those exercises, sign up for one of those three classes. And starting to wrap this podcast up with you, just to keep it nice and short. This is my podcast number 3. Yep, maybe it's 2. It's the second podcast. Sorry, second podcast. So I'm glad to have this one back out there. I will keep this nice and short for you. I want to wrap it up. If you get a chance, subscribe to the newsletter, comment, like, shares, reposts. Those are all greatly appreciated. I'll have our next edition out next Monday. So we look forward to seeing you then. I'll have an update about my Mardi Gras weekend in Mobile as well. And until then, happy Mardi Gras, y'all, and laissez les bon temps brûler.